like I said the other day, we're going to be doing a business card tutorial today. We're going to be looking at how to design a business card that looks like this. Yeah, just going to do this. Alright, so the other day we designed this Endeavors logo. This is here's the logo this is the name we just came up with for a renewable energy, and we made this logo on CorelDRAW. Went through the process of creating this logo. You can watch the previous video on how to create a logo to know how we came up with this logo. So today we're going to be using this the logo we created the other day to make a business card. As well, we can use it for other branding for this company. Alright, without any further ado, let's get to the good stuff. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tick that bell icon so that you'll be notified of any video that I release when I release them. So let's get to the good stuff. The beginning process to create this logo, this business card, the first thing we're supposed to look at is size. We have to know what our size is going to look like. The first thing you're supposed to do is go to File, so New. This dialog box pops up, and first of all you have to know your size. You have to know the size of your business card, or the size of what you're trying to create. First of all, we're going to create the exact size of a particular rectangle of the card, a particular face of the card, the front face of the card. We're going to create the measurement of this face. They'll create this other one. They'll just duplicate this one since they're going to be the same size. We're going to merge them together and put a background beneath them and make it look good for our viewer, you know, to give it that user interface view. You know, we'll just take this as an introduction to into UI designs. If you're trying to create user interface designs or mockups and all that for your client, so that your designs will look very presentable to your client. Alright, in getting to do this, just come to File, New. Business card is mostly the width is mostly 3.5. Standard size by height is mostly 2, but I'm going to do 2.5 in case of bleeding margins. Some people like their card small, some likes it big, but I'll just do. Let me just reduce this to 2.2. That's fine. In case of bleeding margins, I'll leave everything to default, and I'll just OK this. So this is a card size. I'm just going to add a new layer here because I don't want to do this on this beginning. I don't want to do this on this first layer, so I'm going to add a new layer here. Clicking on this area here that says layer. What's it saying there? Create new layer. Then move that. Then I'm just going to draw a rectangle box showing this. I'm just going to remove the fill and put an outline color which is black to set to 30. Okay, that's fine, so I can see what I'm drawing. I'm just going to draw this here. Okay, this pops up. Some pixels. I'm actually better when I'm doing my measurement in inches. Alright, we've gotten this. Let's just fill the shape in with any color. Let's just say gray. Yeah, let's just fill it with gray. That's fine. I'd like to remove the outline color. I'll just set this. So we click here, set this to none. This is fine. Just okay there, so it can move around. So I'm just going to go back to this BG layer, this first layer. I'm just going to click on this area by just clicking left click here, and it's double click left click here, and to allow me to edit this section, double click. So I'll just call this BG. This area BG, which is background. I'm going to draw a background on it, and I want the background to look something like deep gray. So it looks something like what we did here. Okay, just gonna draw this one here. Draw another rectangle, just leave it there. that and put deep gray. Let me say this is fine, this is fine. Alright, actually made another layer for itself, so I'll just bring this down here. Okay, so I'm going to increase my image size. I'm just going to select this one, image size. I'm going to make this to 6.8. Let me just say 6.8 so we can have that view when we want to look at the card. Okay, this. Alright, image size wrong. I'm going to do the canvas size. I'm going to change the canvas size to around 6.8. 6.8. Perfect square. I'm going to OK this. I'm going to OK this. I'm going to set this show transform control so I can see this nodes, so I can scale whenever I want. I'll just scale this. This is the background section. I'm going to use this for the background. I think it's a little bit too light, but I'm still going to make it darker if I want to. I'll just take this rectangle up. I'll double click here to rename this. I'll call this my front side of the business card. Now I'm going to hold Alt. First off, I'm going to centralize this in terms of the width section. Centralize this with the BG. So I'll just hold Shift, select this, and hit on this section here that says the alignment section, horizontal center. So I'm just going to align this horizontally. That's fine. So I'm going to duplicate this front side by holding Alt and holding Shift on my keyboard and move down. Okay, Shift is to make it align properly, while Alt is to duplicate. You can do this on Photoshop by holding Alt. So I'm going to bring this one that says copy is the one that is highlighted down beneath here. So I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to rename it and say back side, back face, or back side, of the business card. Alright, with this done, I'm just going to bring it a little bit down further. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to press Ctrl O to bring this whole thing up, to fit it to space. Let me see what we're doing here. Alright, this front is totally white. I'm going to make this white back, this front side. I'm going to take it back to white. Taking it back to white, we just have to do the property. I'm taking it back to white. Just do this. No, delete this section. Taking it back to white, I'm just gonna switch back to the rectangle shape, and I'm going to come to the fill section. Since this is already highlighted, I'm just gonna click on this one, which is white, I guess. Or I can tweak the settings here and just move this section upwards towards white, and just okay, this is fine. So I'm putting first of all, we would like to bring our logo in here. So the first thing we should do in bringing our logo is to go back to where we designed the logo, which is on CorelDRAW. I think I'm going to use this one. I'll just select it and save it as a PNG file so it will be transparent. Just export Endeavors. Let me just see. I'll just make a folder for it. So I'm just going to export and create a new folder for it and just call it Endeavors logo. Delete this part. Delete this part. Delete this part. Delete this part. Delete this freaking part. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna call this folder Endeavors. Okay, just enter it. Call this logo. Just say logo. PNG file. Make sure you set to PNG. Select only export. I'll leave the resolution at 600 so it will be very, very high. Transparent background have to be highlighted. Okay. The mark section area have to be highlighted as well. Click OK. Alright, so I'm just going back here. Go, where did I save it? Nevers. Alright, so I'm going to pick this logo right here, drag it, hold drag, I'll just drag and drop, just drag it here, put it on top of this section and just scale it downwards, reduce. I think this is fine. Skip it here. It's fine. For the back section, because I'm going to rasterize this logo so it to be, we can easily tweak it the way we want and use any blending mode or blending option we want to use on it. Just gonna rasterize that. Then I'll come right here, hold Alt and duplicate it back here, scale it a little bit, so we can achieve, just take this, so we can achieve something like this. Let's take a look at what we did here. Okay, bring it here, and I'm going to turn this background to this green. In doing so, I'll just select the back side, go back to this rectangle, come to the fill, come to this color picker section. I can just come down here and pick this color. Just select this color. It's already automatically selected here. Just OK, and the color stays there. Go back to the drop tool. I'll go back to this copy. This I'll just rename this as the back logo. Okay, so we can know what this logo is for. I'll bring it down here. I'll double click on it to bring out the blending front title. Just click this front. I'm gonna put this. Just gonna go to my text tool by coming to this section here. Click text tool. I like this font. I don't know why that will do Monstrat. Click anywhere around this section, or so I'll just type in the word. I'm gonna increase the font a little bit. Just type in let's just say John Doe. This is a an alias for this. John Doe. Alright, that's fine. I'll just increase this a little bit. I'll make it 12 points. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna change the color to just gonna make it black. I actually don't like black. I like a little bit of gray area. Yeah, right, that's fine. Or let me just make it 100% black. Alright, black. Okay, that I'm gonna bring it on it like this. Okay, this is cool. I'll leave it right there. You don't want to take this too close to the edge because of trimming margin, because they can bleed this off when cutting the card, when trying to bleed or trim the card. I'm just going to leave it in here, which is fine. Go back to this text tool, or better still, I'm just going to click this one, duplicate it. You know how we say we're going to duplicate. Just hold Alt and hold Shift to properly align, hold them together, and hold left click and move this one down. So I'm just going to edit this. Either I come edit this using my text tool, or I can just duplicate it. I can just double click here and I'll be on the edit mode. Yeah, just double click there. I'll just call him let's just give him the designation like managing director. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to select this. Select all this by hitting Ctrl A or Command A if you're on Mac. Reduce the font size to around 9 point. Still a little big. 8 points fine. I'm going to change this to this color, so we keep the brand color alive. Like we stay on the brand, so we don't go off what we're working on. Okay, this I just come right here. This is the color picker tool. It pops up when you click this section here. So I just select this color because this is the brand color we're using here. Okay, this take this. Good. I'm gonna move this right here. Leave it there. So I'm gonna put in the address and phone number, the contact details. which is very, very important. So I'm still going to use this one. Just hold Alt, duplicate it, bring it down, double click here, section to edit, use the font size around 8 point or 9. I'm going to call this number, just put number 56, info at navos.com. Alright, that's fine. I want to make this lowercase. I can just select this, click the section right here. Instead of TT, I can just select this TT, select this one, and they all go back to lowercase. Close the section right here, okay, and hold on Shift and select this one to properly align it left, align it right, sorry. Alright, that's cool. So I'm going to put in I can bring this one downwards a little bit so that I can put the email the phone number, the business phone number. Just put this here, double click this, copy, make sure the one you duplicate is always on copy, and make sure you align this right so that I can type towards this section. So just bring this back, just bring it back here. Alright, this is cool. Double click plus 2 3 4 7 0 6 7 2 7 6 0 0 2. Alright, that's cool. Just gonna do this. I'll duplicate this one beneath it. For the website, double click here. I'm just gonna remove all this and just say www.navos.com. Alright, this is fine. Just go back. Then there you have it. We've gone to, one step closer to the end of this tutorial. So the final thing I'm going to be adding right here is the shadows. I'm going to be adding shadows beneath this area and beneath this area. Just come right here. It says this is the front side. I'm going to add a new layer down here, layer 1. I'm going to use my brush tool by pressing B on my keyboard. Brush tool pops up, and make sure this is selected to black so that my brush will be on black, and my brush should be soft. I want the soft brush, not the hard one. And the size of the brush, I'll just increase it a little bit. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Yeah, this one. So I'm just gonna draw part section here. Yeah, use my Polygon Lasso tool to trace this out. You can press L on your keyboard to bring up the Polygon Lasso tool. Just go straight right here, select this area, right click, feather this edge like 50, feather, okay, then delete. Press delete on the keyboard. Delete again. I think this is fine. Control D to deselect. Gonna select this area, do the same thing here. It's gonna do 50, delete. Alright, that's cool. Just take this in a little bit, bring this out, bring this down. Alright, that's good. So I'm going to duplicate this and I'll just flip it. I'm just going to go to edit, transform, and go to the horizontal section. Just click flip horizontal, so it flips it. I just move it towards the edge here. Yeah, this is fine. It's cool. Bring it in a little bit. Yeah, this is cool. Then I'm liking this. So I'm going to select this two area and I'm going to merge them together. By merging them, I'll select both of them and right click on your keyboard, on your mouse, right click and merge layers. Click merge layers. So they are merged as one. So I'll just duplicate it and bring it down here. This is how it looks. So this is the copy of it. I can call this section double click, call it shadow 1, and I'll call this one shadow 2. Sorry, shadow too. Alright, so I'll just bring this one to the back side, front side, back side. Yeah, that's fine. So this is how it's gonna look like. Take it up a little bit, take it up. Alright, there you have it. So with this done, we've come to the end of our tutorial. If you're trying to preview this, you just press tab on your keyboard, press F, press the tab back, deselect this show transform controls so that you can preview this properly. Tab and press F and F again on your keyboard, and Control 0 on your keyboard, and this pops up like this. So this is the end of the tutorial. So guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tick that bell icon so that you'll be notified of any videos that I release there. Don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be doing more tutorial videos and more entrepreneurial videos that is going to help you and going to give you a lot of value. Alright guys, that'll be all for now. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye for now.